Hi. A bit early. Well, a few seconds early. Assuming this is working right. Is this working right? Hang on. Wait, is this working? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is working. So, if you weren't there, I assume you were because it was just a moment ago. But if you weren't there, I tried to do a 3DO and a 3DO stream and couldn't. Hey Mew. So today something a little different. I say like I've never done this before. I hope y'all are having a good morning, no, afternoon, evening. It's been a day. It's been a day. I'm a little bit out of it, but I'm doing my best here. I'll try to hold it together. By the way, let me know if you notice anything different in this video compared to last time. So, last time I was talking a bit about my moving experience. Speaking of it, it was not particularly the most enjoyable thing I've ever done. Hang on, let me just drag some windows around. So, as you know, I moved cities. I used to be in California, now I'm on the East Coast, and when I got into my apartment, the place smelled disgusting, and I'll get into why it smelled disgusting. We figured it out eventually, but it took a while. But I got into the place, and there's this big hole in the kitchen floor, like three panels missing from it, and you can see down into the wood that's under the floor. And I did not notice, chat. That's not the difference. I mean, that is a difference. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're. All right. So I moved in. The floor had a big hole in it. I get into my room, and it was so gross. Like, I mentioned gross earlier, but okay, so the wardrobe had the back of it was not nailed in all the way. There was this mirror, and there were like band-aids on the mirror. There were band-aids on the mirror. There were like holes in the wall. There are a bunch of hooks in the ceiling. Like, well, on the wall, but up by the ceiling. There were some like nails sitting on the windowsill. And in the kitchen, like, the cupboards were like kind of slimy. They were gross. The living room. Oh, the living room. The living room was full of junk. Like, there was a gaming chair, like a bright red one, and there was like a giant IKEA sack full of things. There was a table and a couch under there, but I didn't know it at the time because they were buried. And they stink so bad. So, of course I complained. Do I not have any bone meal? I have one. I need more. I want food. Okay, I can get a little more. So yeah, I don't know. Well, I've heard a little bit about the person who lived here before. And we can't remember their name, so we refer to them by the smell of a certain hair product that they used. So, I'm totally distracted. Hang on, let me make some bread. Also, let me turn my sounds up. Okay. Well, I got my bread, but it was not worth it because the food will just go to healing. So anyway, we got in touch with the landlord, and we got the landlord to send someone to clean a bunch of the space up. But they were too slow, and we had to live with that for a little bit. So we had to, I ended up cleaning up the kitchen myself, and the smell, that was from rotten potatoes that were up above the microwave in the cupboard. So we cleared out the potatoes. Sorry, I'm not very good at gaming and talking at the same time. So we got rid of the potatoes. We moved all the junk out because, well, we couldn't find who it belonged to, so we removed it. My room, obviously, I just ended up cleaning that all myself. And, you know, it was all, well, it was all disgusting. It was all gross. But part of me sort of thinks of it as like the kind of adventure you have when you move somewhere. Maybe. I don't know if it's like a normal kind of adventure that you have when you move, but it was something that I can talk to you about. Okay, we have 2 chickens. That's great. So this was kind of for those who don't know, this is a short-term lease. So I'm only here for a little while because I figured if I wanted to find a good deal, I'd have to find people who would want to live with me, and that would mean actually meeting them first. So that startled me. So the idea was to get a short-term lease, move out, and then just sort of improvise from here. And that's sort of what I've been doing. And some of that has meant there's been like, can you hear that? Can you hear the bus? The big engine noise. I assume it's a bus. The big truck noises outside. And it's also like the first time I've lived somewhere that has regular thunderstorms. Gosh, I need wool. I have no way to get food. I have to just hide in this hole, so I guess it's going to be story time for a while. I'm sorry for being so scatterbrained about it, though. So, I feel like it's okay to put up with a little... I mean, tell me if you disagree, but I feel like it's fine to put up with some dirt and grime, some unpleasantness, some weirdness as part of moving somewhere. Right? Am I crazy for that? Because, like... Okay, so, here's another one. Like, I traveled to Austin, Texas not too long ago, and I stayed in a hostel. And that was also disgusting. And it was expensive, even though it was gross. But I had chalked that up to just like, you know, being part of the adventure. You know, you travel, you like, you know, you go to a place that has squat toilets, and you think that's gross, but it's how it's done there, right? Hang on, let me get rid of this waypoint. So like, you live with the grossness because that's where you've gone to. You've gone somewhere that you think is gross. So now it's your problem. So that's how I sort of feel about putting up with some unpleasantries here and there. And plus, I'm a city person. I grew up in a city, so I am used to seeing some unsavory things here and there. And I wouldn't trade that, you know. I wouldn't not live in a city over this. But hopefully things get better. Things continue to get better. Things so far seem to be getting better. Ooh, the bathroom. The bathroom here. The ceiling was covered in mold. And the landlord only finally removed it like yesterday. Thankfully there's 2 bathrooms and the other one was fine, but oh my gosh, like I don't understand how the previous tenant lived here. Like, here's my imagination, like maybe like a bunch. All right, so here's the way like a bunch of clean people could be gross. So say you have like one gross roommate, and then you were in a situation where the other roommates can't kick them out, so they don't want to clean up after them. So as a result, each one just sort of like does the minimum. They clean the space they need to live. So, but as each of them does that, the whole place degrades, right? So now you have a whole bunch of clean people who don't clean. They've just become dirty. That's a weird way to put it. Hang on. I'm not hearing the game audio very clearly. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna adjust my headphones. Okay. So now I can't hear myself, which is okay. But I can hear the game clearly, and I can hear what I'm doing clearly. And actually, no, this doesn't work. The music's too loud. Okay, hang on. I have to adjust several volumes around. One moment. Okay, so that goes up, and this one loops, and this one goes down. There we go. Now I should be able to hear anything sneaking up on me, hopefully. And now it's daytime, right? Yes. Okay, soon we will have food. Actually, we can have food now. As long as we are willing to sacrifice the future a little bit. I thought I just suffocated that guy. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of another. Oh, the first time I went to Japan, that was another. There were some gross experiences there. Like, for instance, the apartment I had in Tokyo. It was like an Airbnb. And the bathroom was like this tiny, like, prefab. So like in Japan, they have a lot of apartments will have like prefabricated bathrooms so that they build the apartment and then they just install the entire bathroom as one piece instead of having to like build one. So a lot of cheap apartments will have that. Gosh, I'm still not healing. So a lot of cheap apartments will have that. And so I stayed in this Airbnb with a bunch of other people, and it said it could sleep 10 people. But we get there, and okay, bear in mind there are only 5 of us, but we get there, and it was a lie. I mean, you know what? It wasn't a lie. It was just cultural difference. You know, a lot of countries are okay with smaller spaces. So we get there, and it's like a tiny studio apartment. They've got 2 beds in there, a couch, and some cots in the closet. But even if you unfolded all of them, it would only pencil out if 3 people were in each bed. And imagine being the middle person in a big bed. Like, on one hand, there are some nice things to it. I mean, like, think about that. But, also, it's, like, if someone has to get up, if the middle person has to get up, the other people have to get out of the way. I don't know. I would still try it. You know, I think it would be nice to be in that, to be like very warm. I mean, to be honest, I can't think about being warm right now because where I am, it's so hot that I let the chickens out. Oh, also I never ate it. That's why I'm not healing. Let's get the chickens. Okay, there's one. The other one's probably up this way. And the reason I say probably is because mobs tend to pathfind uphill. Forget it. I'm turning on my waypoint. My mini map. Hang on, were there more over here all along? Like I said, they pathfind uphill. Is the minimap thing that changed? No. Come on, Mew. Mew, you know what changed. Okay, here's the chicken. Gosh, I didn't know they were all right here. Or maybe I forgot. I don't know. The new outfit, yeah. Yeah, sorry, that's all I was talking about, yes. Oh my gosh, who's playing that? Someone's playing some ridiculous music outside. But yeah, no, I'm just referring to the new outfit. I'm sorry, Mew, I guess you wouldn't have guessed that because you already know, so... This was, yeah, I mean, that's sort of like an indictment of me not streaming much, but yeah, it's the first. Where the fuck am I going? I got lost for a sec. But yeah, here, I'll show it in detail in a sec. Okay, you all are gonna live right here, so I don't let you out of the house by accident again. I see Ravagers, or I see, not Ravagers, Pillagers on the map, but I'm not sure where they are. I'd like to get rid of them. They must be in a cave down here, right? There, no. I hear it. Oh, axolotl. There you are. Okay, so there are... What the heck is that thing on the map? Is that just a skeleton? Is that... Okay, that's just a skeleton. Sorry, it looked like its eyes were glowing. And I'm so used to playing modded that I'm so used to questioning the existence of everything I see. Okay, actually it's more important for me to secure food than to... Oh, this is the other escapee. Securing food's more important than getting the pillagers right now. I wonder if you'll be able to see this on the mini-map. You know what? You can live in the house. You only. We'll try to take care of him. I didn't think this through. I didn't think of a way to get out of this hole once I got in. There we go. Okay, so I think the first thing I need here is to just chop down every tree in sight, because I don't find this very appealing, this environment here. So, you know what I might have to do is... Do we have flint? Yes, we do. Okay, once it stops raining, we can do a little terraforming, I think. A little early game terraforming. It's not that I don't like dark oak forests, it's just that, you know, they sometimes appear in inopportune locations, and when that happens, there are easy and there are hard ways to relocate them. So don't worry, I will find this forest a new home eventually. By the way, I didn't see any sheep. Okay, that's going to be kind of an urgent thing soon. Sheep are pretty critical. Okay. I guess what I could also do is, if I get sugarcane, I could use sugar, pumpkin, and eggs to make pumpkin pie. That could be a good food source, maybe. Oh wait, I'm not farming pumpkins, am I? Okay, that'll have to wait too then. I'm gonna make bread and then use that last wheat to try to find a sheep. Once it's daytime. So, oh here, I'll also show my model real quick. Oh, I forgot I was sitting down. Also, can't really see the pants in this environment. Hang on, let me adjust some settings. Questionable zoom. I didn't realize what you were saying yet, but you're right. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that. So this is my model. I've been trying to make it look a little... Wow, the legs look tiny when it's like this. The perspective makes it look like there are no legs. Can I like... Can I make the legs disappear completely just through the angle? Okay. Actually, it doesn't look too much better from this angle either. So yeah, I got the little pixelated... It's so hard to find clothing models for male characters because, I don't know, maybe the market is small or maybe the artists just aren't into making that. I don't, some combination. But it was very hard for me to find like a pendant or some kind of necklace that would work here. And this one works. I mean, I had to recolor it to match the eyes, but it's kind of... Oh, it's good. It's good. Okay, I think I can go back to game view. Let me turn my Discord on to do not disturb. That was me, not you. Sorry to Discord scare you. You know, if you wanted to get like biologically accurate characters, like biologically accurate male Vroid models, like I wonder if does that even exist? Like fully featured? I don't think so. It does? Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, yeah, you're right. I may have. Okay. It probably is not on the platforms that I'm gathering assets from. Custom made. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. It would have to be custom made though. I don't think you'd be able to get that with Vroid. Or at least not with any of the built-in assets. Who would really want built-in assets though? Like, would you? It wouldn't be quite right if like your it wouldn't be quite right if your 3D junk were identical to someone else's, right? Hey Ren, thank you. Built-in assets. Yeah, but like, you would want it to be custom made, because otherwise you would just have somebody else's, right? Ren, we're talking about normal things. Don't ban us. We're discussing 3D animation and the evolution of model assets. Yeah, you know, VTubing stuff. Have you ever, this is not related to the previous conversation, but have you ever, wished you had, like, an identical twin? We'll keep talking about... You're looking into... Ren's looking into it. Don't feel obligated. This was not... Yeah, right. It would be kind of... yeah, that would be kind of... Yeah, it's not related. So, but like... I feel like I would, quite like to have a identical twin, because, you know, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with myself, right? So wouldn't it be like a good thing if there was another one? And, you know, if there were two, then there could be three, right? Like, what if there were 3 lores? I feel like... And, you know, we could all have, like anime, we could all, like, dye our hair different colors. Oh, you're looking into the cost of commissioning a VTuber model. Would your VTuber model have... Never mind. Fully functional VTuber model. I thought about commissioning one too. I might do that at some point. But yeah, you know, we could have like reverse quintessential quintuplets. Like we can have 5 lores, and we'll have like the tsundere lore and the like the happy-go-lucky one who plays sports. We'd have one who's like more focused and is able to play games and talk at the same time. Gosh, I would never be able to compete. So I don't know if I could like. All right, so it's one thing to wonder what would it have been like if you had if you'd grown up with twins, but if you had the ability now to split yourself into 2 people, or it wouldn't be painful. It's just from your point of view, all of a sudden there'd be a second point of view, and from their point of view, all of a sudden there would be you. So like, if you could suddenly copy yourself, like those blue guys in Invincible, would you do it? And like, what would you do with your clone? I mean, I guess they'd think they're the real you, so... But of course you would be the real you. But they would think they're the real you, so... Keeping that in mind... Would you clone yourself? That's not a pickaxe. For me... Yeah, I think I would. I think I would do it. Casual, yeah, mitosis. You know, when I was younger, I made a pizza video demonstrating mitosis. So I had this stop motion pizza video, and so I had the crust or this pizza dough, and I had like the onions. I had like mushrooms. And so I think the mushrooms represented like the different chromosomes, and so they split in half, and then these like onion tendrils would come and grab the mushroom halves and split them into and drag them over to the correct sides of their cell, just like a real cell does. It's got like the little tentacles inside of your cell that drag your mitochondria apart when their cell divides. So I did this with stop motion for like high school biology. And anyway, the point is, I don't know what the point is. But I do think it would be cool to have, like, even if I could create my twin now, I would have a twin. Where'd my little chicken go? Oh. I'm so dumb. I made the same mistake twice. I keep putting the furnace somewhere where the chicken can jump over. Hopefully it went down here. But yeah, you know, just me and the boys splitting, doing some casual mitosis together. Wait, that sounds... Never mind. We're doing some division. And, you know, I think my clone would be chill. Because, you know, they'd be me, right? So, from their point of view, they'd be me. And I think I'm a pretty reasonable person, so like, I don't think we'd fight. I think we'd get along, right? Brotosis. Mm-hmm. Here's another question, like, what if you could give somebody else an identical twin? Like, do you have any friends who, like, you wish you had two of them instead? You know, they're good friends, but, like, they're not always available. So, like, what if you had a second one? Do you have a... So, I can think of a couple people who I would duplicate, if possible. And like politics too, like there are a couple politicians like I'm in favor of, and like What if I could just clone them so they could run for every office? Knowing your personality, it would not work with the two of you. Yeah, I mean, it'd be one thing if, like, the other one were just, like, a remote-controlled, like, robot. So you could just have them do all the stuff you don't want to do. But this is not that. This is, like... This is mitosis. Imagine having two JFKs, so it wouldn't even matter. You know, even if there were two of me, I feel like it would still matter if I died. That's a crazy thing to say. You know, like, and what if we, like, resurrected him? Would he... No, he wouldn't finish his term. But he probably would be able to sue over getting... No, he wouldn't. Never mind. But, like... Maybe we should, like, clone all of our politicians. That's what the world needs, more politicians. But only the ones that I like, okay? If he sued, they'd do it again. If he sued, they'd kill him again. That's even worse. I guess if they, you know, if there were two of me, then, like, what if we streamed at the same time? Like, which one would you watch? Me, right? Of course, like, I'm not replaceable, I'm sure. If I cloned myself, I would, definitely, like, we could both do the same job, and we would all, like, get a full-time wage, but we'd only work part-time. Or maybe we could get two different jobs, and that's what multi-stream is for. You know what, yeah, we could just split screen, and, or you could just open two tabs, watch both of us. Me and my twin. You know, there's this anime called Migi and Dali, and it's about these twins, right? But they're at an orphanage, and they get adopted by this loving old couple who never got to have kids of their own. But the twins, the thing is, the old couple doesn't know they're twins. They think there's only one. They don't know that there are two of them. So there are all these shenanigans where they have to, like, wiggle under the table and, like, replace each other during dinner so they can both eat. It's such a good show. It's made by the guy who made Sakamoto. Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? Oh, I was gonna go get sheep, I forgot. I just got wood. I've been thinking of streaming to Twitch. In addition. What is this house gonna look like? What is this starter house gonna be? I could do something kind of unhinged. I could make a cylinder house, like a round house. Oh, you know what I should do is I've got all this wood. That's what I should be doing. A sphere. I could do a sphere. That would be insane. What material should I use? Midair, a floating sphere? Okay, alright, we'll do it. Then you have to climb up to it. Not really what I had in mind for this area, but I'll do it. I'll do it. But I need to know what I should make it out of. I could just do wood and glass. I'd like to do glass, but I don't have glass. I guess it's not hard to get, but I feel like I would need like 9 or 10 stacks of glass. Make 2 of them and then make a tunnel to get up to it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That seems like totally the kind of base that I should go for, right? I don't know why that reminded me of this, but I've been thinking of like making like a lorb design, like a creature representing my audience, and I was thinking about what it should look like, and I was thinking it could be like a, I don't know why this image sticks in my head, but like a dark slime. Like a slime creature. But cute, you know? So, how can I explain that better? Oh, that's about as good as I can explain it, I think. But it could, like, it'd be so easy to work with and to, like, make into whatever shape to represent things, or to... I don't know. Here, let me, like... I might look at some reference images. So, like, it could, like, shake when it gets tingles. It could, like, change color. The way I make you... What do you mean? Slime? Wait. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't think I'm understanding correctly. The slime could be... Are you saying the slime could be, like, become rigid? Oh, a blob. Why did I think that? Okay. The slime could, like... What if the slime could, like, change texture? A goopy blob. Yeah, you know what? I guess that's where the imagery comes from. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ren, maybe. Where'd Ren go anyway? I just tried moving my mouse off my screen onto my iPad. Like it's a second screen. Oh, we were just talking about, like, slime viscosity. Slime configurations. So, anyway, I feel that's how, like, I feel like a slime lore makes sense. I guess because of, like, orb, right? It could be round usually. What if my starter house was like a big lorb? Like a big slime. How would I even build that? What would that look like? If I ever get like the Discord set up such that I can get like the user tags, like that little thing next to your name, I think I'll set that to lorb instead of lore. Because I think that's a little cuter when you get down to it. Okay, now I can get rid of these annoying monsters. I would definitely clone my lorb, like mitosis that. It'd be like a tribble, like Star Trek, like tribbles. Like they just eat and then they replicate. Wait, is that what they do? Something like that. If you have a design for the lorb, you can make an emote and set the picture for the tag. Ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, I want to do that. So, I guess it would be like a dark colored slime, but maybe with the same color eyes I have. The green eyes, teal eyes. Ooh, no. What was that? Go away, please. I didn't want to die. Oh, like ink. I like that. I didn't want to die. I know it's not hardcore, thank goodness, but like, I was gonna try, and now I've died so early. It's disappointing. It's so disappointing when you die too early. these guys. Where's the other one? I still haven't gotten around to doing writing for the channel. Is it just me, or is like when you block in this game, it takes a moment and you can still take damage for a little while? Kind of epic music. I've got like some video game playlists running. I had this other list too for like spelunking, and I felt like it might be appropriate. I don't really know what many of these games are though. Oh, you know what I need to be doing? Is the sun rising or going down? What the fuck is the sun doing? I can't tell with shaders. Oh, I forgot I still had the mushroom stew. But yeah, I like the idea of the Lord being ink. Or being like an ink slime. Someone write this down. Ink slime. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to disable the shader. Thanks, Ren. Ren's just the best. I would vouch for Ren. I would clone Ren. Can we have 2 Rens? Oh, it's Mr. Bacon. There's a sheep. Dumbass skeleton. It has a villager nose. Because you'd have to clone Ren, right? Otherwise, Ren is irreplaceable. Thank you. Do not like that. Where'd your buddy go? By the way, clips on YouTube are a thing, right? So like, oops. Y'all, I still have the... Okay. But yeah, clips on YouTube are a thing now, right? I mean, I know Mew can clip like anything, ever, anywhere. But like, could I come back and clip something myself? I don't quite know how it works. You hear the vacuum in the other room too. This was the right choice. You can clip in game capture only? Oh, never mind. Clips. Okay. I know there's a... I think... Is there a way for you to make clips, like, right now if you wanted to? Look at their legs. There's no clip button. Okay, so like, it's not like Twitch, so it's not like everything I say at any time is gonna be held against me in a court, right? Hypothetically. Not that I'm breathing a sigh of relief or anything. Because I haven't said anything funny today. Okay, I definitely want to light up these areas down here. If you really want to... Yeah, I mean, that works, I guess. Can you not scream like a maniac? I don't know where that guy came from. Oh, could have been here, I guess. Nope. Open right out of there. Hello? Game? You gonna let me eat? Thank you. Hang on a sec. Okay. It's too hot in my room. So it's getting dark, and I do want to like go out and light up the area, but I'm worried about my safety. Let me make a new shield first, but see if that's enough. I always forget how challenging this game can be in the beginning. It's not just baby game. This music, I want to play Mario now. What is this? Is this... This isn't Wii Mario, is it? This soundtrack? That was my introduction to Mario, was Super Mario Wii. Or, sorry, New Super Mario Wii. That and, like, Vinesauce corruptions. Would you want to be like... Sorry, my brain keeps still going back to cloning. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop talking about cloning. But I just like, you know, I see YouTubers who are twins, and I get a little jealous of having that kind of connection with someone. What would I even want with a clone of you? It's just insurance. You know, something happens to you, still have the clone, right? But really, I'm just like... I'd like to have a clone of myself. Because... Just to connect with someone on that kind of level that only a clone could, only a twin. To have like the identical understanding of the world. Creepers are assholes. Destroying the landscape for no reason. I mean, I'm gonna destroy it all too, I guess, but like... I want to be the one to do it. You know, creepers are plants. Like, this is kind of an old thing, but I remember someone asked, like, Notch what a creeper would feel like, what the texture would be, and he said it would be like a bush. It'd be a plant, like leaves, like dry leaves. So a creeper is a vegetable. Do you know, like, by the way, the twins in question I'm thinking of are the VTubers, the Japanese-speaking VTubers, Fuomoko, because they're both VTubers together, and they like absolutely speak in chorus sometimes. Although they don't really seem to like doing it, which I can kind of get. I guess it would be kind of weird not being distinct too. Not being a snowflake. Although apparently snowflakes, there are multiple kinds of the same snowflake. They're not actually unique. But, you know, I don't think being unique is what makes someone important, you know? I feel like I would be equally important as I am now. Even if there were another one of me. Oh, these guys don't have any grass. They're not gonna grow. Back to lurking. We'll behave. We've been behaving. What do you mean? We have been talking about, like... Okay, never mind. Oh, I didn't shear the sheep. I'll wait till the grass grows a little. This is what I like to see. Fields of gold. Let's plant the potato too. And... why not? We'll do pumpkin. Do I have any food? Oh, I can get food. In fact... those are sheep. Okay, the grass is growing, but I'm a little concerned that it won't last. So I'm gonna let it grow a little more before the sheep eat it all. Oh, never mind. Yes, I can sleep. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. How do I go back again? BRB. There. just needed a moment. Is the chat not working? Hmm? Oh, it's working. Oh no, it didn't update until I updated it. Okay, weird. So my new computer, it's my old computer, but I repackaged it into a much smaller case, and but it puts out the same amount of heat as it ever did. So the thing is really hot now. So I took the top panel off, and I took the side panel off to help it get a little more airflow to the graphics card. So hopefully that helps it cool down a little bit. Thing's really hot though. I'm a little worried about it. So maybe next time I know to take those panels off before I start. Thing is so hot. Okay. So we can sleep now. What's the next order of business? So I've got this heart-shaped valley here. Can you even see that it's heart-shaped? Not really. Anyway, it's like, this is the point, this is the top. And then it goes... basically, right? So, or I guess... Hang on, no, we're at the edge up here, so that can't be right. So it's like... I guess it's sort of like this. A little more slight. So not quite north-south, but could be terraformed to north-south pretty easily. Maybe. I say easily, but look exactly how much stuff would have to be moved to do that. Could be done, though. Or I guess that's actually the point. So that is like here. So it's like... Still could be done. But, and that would give us two flat walls. So we'd have like an x-axis line here, and or a y-axis line here and an x-axis line here. Other way around, whatever. So this could be made into a heart shape without too much trouble. It would take time, but that's what these live streaming series are for anyway, right? Do I have any iron left? Yes. I better remove all the trees near my house before I set the fire. Sorry. That was so off key. Whatever. I would like to get good at singing someday. I feel like, you know, certain skills like singing, drawing are essential. Like, I've got a voice, right? Should I not know how to use it all the way? I've got it. Fingers. I should know how to draw. That's how I feel about that. Ooh, it's getting dark. Perfect. Okay. This will be my giant middle finger to all the mobs down here. I don't really want to destroy my farm, though. Oh well, I can replant it. Sacrifices must be made in the development of mankind. That's all I can say. This is necessary for the future. It's also very dangerous. I better not set myself alight here. But I could totally see myself doing that. I can picture it now. Isn't this beautiful? This is what progress looks like. It has other appearances too. Many shapes and sizes. I love the smell of burning. I wonder how far this will spread, how long it'll go. This fire is like... child. This is my child. That would be a good use for clones. It's like, if a kid has like, if their parent dies and they need someone to take care of them, then just like rebuild the parent. It wouldn't have the same consciousness, but the important thing is the kid's taken care of. I almost set myself on fire. See those gross noises? Those things should burn. It's just the right thing to do. Ooh, that looks nice. It's like city lights. Every forest will burn someday. It's just nice to be here to witness it. And it may as well be today, right? See, look, this terrain is so much better now. It didn't even burn my crops. Totally safe. And now I won't have any more creepers sneaking up on me. Oh my god, look at the mini-map. That looks great. It looks like glowstone. Can I make a base that's just like fire themed? And I can look into it all I like. Definitely an improvement for this biome. Stretch. Very good, very good. I'm gonna go up to the top and look from there. This is the right way to play this game. This is how this game is meant to be played. Maybe. I don't think you would see this in any Mojang trailer. It's a good night. This was the thing to do tonight. ASMR? Ugh. Let's burn trees. Wait, I don't want to sleep. And ruin this site? Ruin this beautiful candle by sleeping through it. That's like missing the 4th of July fireworks. Which I wouldn't be angry about, present circumstances in mind, but I like fireworks. At the core, they're just fire. Nothing to hate there. Make sure this thing stays alive a bit longer. So, I have mentioned this before, but every time I start a Minecraft world, after I jump in the cave, or before, I find myself a green biome or something with a color of grass that I like, and then I burn it to the ground because I want my colored grass, but I don't want the trees. And, you know, that's not the way everybody plays, but it's the way I like to, and I won't take any complaints about it. Just gonna enjoy this for a moment. Trees, I'm just recycling them into space for development. We'll put a condo here. We'll put like some flats over there. How about a business park? That would be truly the most evil looking Minecraft base, just a business park. The fire's making me sleepy. Oh my gosh, my computer is so hot that I feel like if I touch it for too long, it'll burn me. Hang on, I'm gonna take off the side panel. The other side panel. Oh my gosh, this thing is really hot. Feels good on my legs. Computer side panel. The water pipes aren't very hot. I think it's all heat from the GPU. That thing is a fire hazard. It's gotta be. I'm actually kind of sweating because it's heating up my room. Where's my house? Oh, right, it's in the north, not the south. No, sheep. Oh well. There are always some unexpected casualties in the course of progress. It was preventable, but it wouldn't have been worth the effort. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna be right back. One more time. Okay, I'm back. My computer was still getting really hot, so I had to take off all the panels. So now it's naked. And so the naked computer is, it seems to be, the air around it seems to be cooling, and the chassis parts that were too hot to touch earlier are now touchable. But I'm still a little worried about it. So I might want to make some adjustments in the near future. It is getting better. It is cooling down. But I don't know. In any case, I think I'm kind of Minecrafted out, to be honest, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. I might do some ASMR streaming later, maybe. Probably not. I'm kind of sleepy, which I guess would be conducive to that, but maybe another time. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you later. Have a good night, y'all. I'll continue working on this world for forever.